Hey, Blackreign. Ooh, yeah. Hey, Blackreign. Ooh, yo. Hey, Blackreign. Yeah. Hey, Blackreign. Ooh, yeah. Who you think is the best in the league? Blackreign. Who you think these people tryna see? Blackreign. Pros online still in my place. For what? Who you think these people wanna be? Blackreign. Who you know with a drift like this? Blackreign. Who you know with a drift like that? Blackreign. Who you know with a stick like this? Hey, who you know with a stick like that? You reading ebooks, but this is a pro read. Sometimes I do this with no read. They said it I'm sticky, they said I'm too OP. I can be down 14, come back in the fourth, win the game out with no lead. If you ain't got 200 or better, I'm sending it back. Don't you even approach me, don't need to go pro, cause you already know me. Yo, hey, Blackreign. Oh, yeah.
Alright, man, we back at it. Look like we about to have ourselves a away game. Hey, take a look at this, right? So now, look at the playoff chase. So now, where am I at right now? This is results history. Last time I had a good game, this guy right here looked like it was a solid game. This was a solid game, I guess. I'm ranked number 5 right now, so I'm definitely in the playoffs, which is so funny because last time, before the update, I would have been like not even close to making the playoffs, but now I'm already in the playoffs, which is funny. Currently on a 119 game win streak, 119, and today's topic of conversation, if you watched the last video of this LSU win streak, damn, I got into a game fast. This might be somebody good, but I talked about wanting to get into like having somebody help me with this and help me with that, and I just don't do good with partnerships and working with people, really. I mean, me and Prize Picks has been doing this for 3 or 4 years now. It's been amazing. I just got with Winnables and Full Star. So far, so good. Everything's amazing. Like, I feel like if you just abide by the rules, like if we come up with a set of rules and I'ma always play by the rules, you feel me? If I get the bad end of the stick because of the rules, whatever the case may be, cool, I can deal with that, you feel me? I'm not tripping. Like, if you tell me the rules and I disobey the rules or something like that and I get fucked up on my end, I can live with that. You told me what it was, bam, I fucked up, cool, I can live with that. But what I hate dealing with is like when you set out rules and then you don't abide by the rules. And now for me to try to make sure I'm cool on my end, I gotta go through the extra mile. I gotta jump through hoops and hurdles and shit to try to figure out like, wait a minute now. I did everything that I said what we said we supposed to do. Why you couldn't do it on your end? You know what I'm saying? So now are you gonna get punished for not abiding by the rules? Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So now do I gotta go and get a lawyer? Do I gotta go and do this? Like, you feel me? Which is in a situation like I don't like to do shit like that. You feel me? There's other ways that I like to handle things. You feel me? We on the same page. You feel me? But then when you handle things like that, now you really gonna need a lawyer type shit. You feel me? So I don't even like to get in those situations. So I try to, like, when people start talking about partnerships and this and that, I be like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I just rock out on my own. You feel me? I ain't got time for all that. But I ended up, so based on, well, not based on, but whenever I did co-own the dogs in South Carolina, we did like we had an agreement, right? So I co-owned 4 females to this other dog camp, pretty much. And pretty much what the agreement was, he got Chew Clock on. Pretty much what the agreement was is, hey, you I mean, we both co-own them. Like, I send money every 2 weeks for the dog food. I pay for the dog food. I pay, you know what I'm saying, and we gonna split the vet bills and anything like that. And pretty much whenever the females come in heat, I got males. So you breed the females back to my males, and we're going to split the litter. You know what I'm saying? We'll split the litter. This is not working how I wanted to work. Get screamed at, boy. Get screamed at, boy. So the females came in heat. Now, first off, right? First off, I had already bred my male to one of the females, and she was pregnant already whenever I co-owned her with the other dog camp. Now, this is a female I co-owned my dogs with. Wow, that could have been a pick six. She ran her camp. I'd seen her camp. I liked her camp was set up. You feel me? Seemed like a good business partner. So boom, right? So when she came to see my camp, she liked all my dogs, and when she came to pick up the females that she got, she's like, wow, this is amazing. Can't wait to get this. You know what I'm saying? We had our shit wrote in paper, blase, blase. We both signed agreements on everything like that, right? So whenever she ended up getting one of my females, I had already bred this female dog to one of my males. And when she got her, she was pregnant. So she ended up having 10 puppies. She did nothing as far as, all she had to do was like just whelp, which is pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, make sure that she had the puppies and make sure the puppies are good and things like that. So you whelp for 8 weeks until you sell the puppies. But she done nothing as far as like creating the puppy. Like it wasn't her male, wasn't her female. These are both my dogs. So we agreed to a 60-40 split on that. So I get 6 puppies, she get 4, which was me blessing her. Which was literally me like blessing her. But I agreed on it because like she had my other females too. You know what I'm saying? Like this was literally me blessing her. Giving her 4 puppies out of 10 is crazy work. It's insane, honestly. Usually people will be like, hey, can you whelp this dog for me? Like, and I'll give you a puppy out of it, because a puppy pretty much is you know, you can sell that puppy for you know, whatever you want to sell that puppy for is what you're gonna profit pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much to whelp. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta I mean, the mom whelps pretty much itself, and then you just gotta pay for the dog food to feed the puppies as they get older. And then when it comes to the vet bills and things like that, you know, that's for the owner to deal with. So that'll be for me to deal with the vet bills and making sure the puppies get to the vet to you know what I'm saying, get their shots and things like that. I mean, she'll take them to the vet, but I'll just be paying for it. I didn't think he would throw that right there. I didn't think that was a read. You know what I'm saying? So I blessed her with 4 puppies. Usually people do it for 1 puppy, but I blessed her with 4. So out of those 4 puppies, I'm pretty sure she sold her 4 puppies for $2,500 a piece. But she kept one. She kept one, which she still has now. He's good looking, all black puppy. Like solid black, not a speck of nothing else on him, just solid black. Not a speck of white nowhere, just straight pitch black. And he's doing good. She's breeding him now, but she kept one. She sold the other ones for $2,500. So she ended up getting a stud out of it, and then she ended up making $7,500 off of just whelping. You know what I'm saying? Which is insane. And I wasn't tripping because, you know what I'm saying, I was making my money off of selling my 6 puppies too. So I sold all 6 of the puppies, and I made I want to say I sold mine for $2,000 a piece. So I ended up making $8,000 off of that litter. Like that was literally like, once she whelped them and things like that, paid for the first round of shots, second round of shots. I think I profited still $7,500. I still profited right there. You know what I'm saying? So we both was happy. Wasn't tripping at all. She made 75, I made 75, and she kept a puppy. We was chilling. You feel me? Oh, I love this. Oh, this is amazing. I'm glad we did this. We both happy. You feel me? Wasn't tripping at all. So boom. Another one of my females I had that I co-owned with her came in heat, and we talking about it was a Merle female, which is you can't breed Merle to Merle, and my males at the time was Merle, so we didn't have a male to breed. We didn't have a male to breed to the female. So we was trying to outsource and find good males in the industry to breed to this female to make solid puppies that we can make good return off of. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the female, we can find a perfect male to breed with. We good. Now, mind you, she has males of her own, you feel me? But we was trying to outsource to find amazing males. She has some good males, but we trying to find amazing males, right? So, boom, we looking through, trying to find different males. We found a couple that we like, and one of them was driving distance from her, like an hour or two, and we locked in that stud. We locked in that male. So the female's in heat. It's about time to breed, and all of a sudden, oh, I don't think he gonna be a good one to breed. Oh, I don't think we should use that male. Let's try to find a different one. I'm like, okay, we was already locked in on this male. Like, okay, cool, let's find a different one. All right, cool. We can find a different one. So we start looking for a different male, you know what I'm saying? Now, when a female come in heat, you don't have all day to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have, there's no fucking way he catch that. You have a short period of time before you can lock, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to, when she's ready to breed, you got to breed her right then, like, you feel me? So we looking for another male. We searching around. Oh, she can't find one that she think goes perfect. And then all of a sudden, oh, I think my male I got would be perfect for her. I think that this male right here. I'm like, we done already talked about your male and her. Like, they ain't really a good fit for real. Like, they ain't really that good of a fit for real. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Your male are cool, but you know what I'm saying? It's better males that we can go ahead and pay $1,000 and we'll make more in the back end off of it. Oh, I think, look at my male, he's so cute. And right there is when I knew, like, okay, this is gonna be some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we had already agreed on what we agreed on. Thank you for picking that. I don't even know how we picked that one, but we picked it because we should have picked the other one. So I get a call. She's ready. We got the PG test done. She's ready. What we gonna do? I said at this, we don't have a male, do we? No, we gotta use your male, don't we? Yeah, we gotta use, yeah. Because I don't have time to go and look for other males. I'm like, yeah, I know you don't. I bet you don't have time to go look for other males now. I figured, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, this is probably what you wanted all along. You know what I'm saying? You probably had this in the back of your mind the whole time. You feel me? Now I'm starting to catch on to her. Like, okay, cool. Now she's trying to build her camp up. Now she's trying to, you know what I'm saying, get some, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like now she's trying to build up her male now. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what you want to do. But I'm seeing what's going on now. I'm like, okay, cool. So now we had this perfect male locked in that would have made us a lot of money. But now she's trying to, you know what I'm saying? If her male can produce a good litter, now she's building up her male now. Now, like, the more litters she have that's successful and good, now in the long run, you feel me, that's gonna make more people want to breed with her male. You know what I'm saying? For her in the long run, that's more money. For me, that has nothing to do with me because that's her male dog. That's my female dog. It's easy to find a male to breed with a female. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to find that female that want to breed with your male. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. So we end up breeding, we end up using her male, and it ended up being a good litter. Honestly, it ended up being a good litter. Had 10 puppies, right? Had 10 puppies. So our deal was 50-50, right? Our deal was 50-50 split on the puppies. Our deal was 50-50 split on the puppies, right? You know, if you find, you know what I'm saying? So it should have been 5 and 5 right there. So here's where things got misconstrued, right? Because she gonna say, well, the inside ball. Well, hold on, because the paperwork said if we found if we outsourced and found a different male, then we would split 50-50, but we used my male this time. So I think it should be 70-30. It should be 70-30. I should get 70% of it. the puppies and you get 30. She said, because now I got half of the female, and now I'm using the male, and I'm whelping. And I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. I just had male and female, dad and mom of the pups, and you just whelped and you got 60-40. You got 40%. Now, even though that's my full even though that's my female in the first place, you trying to tell me now I'm only gonna get 30%? I said, so if we would have outsourced to a different male, then it would have been 50-50. But because we're using your male, because we have to use your male, we have to. We have no other choice. That means you get 2 extra puppies out of it. I was like, it sounded like you trying to shit me for real. That's what it sounded like. You feel me? It sounded like now I'm talking to her as a business partner, not a friend. I'm like, it sounded like you didn't want to outsource to a different male anyway. You wanted to use your male in the first place regardless, just so that you can get more pups out of it anyway. You feel me? No. It just happened like that. It just happened like that. No, it just happened like that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I was intending on it, but this is what happened. I'm like, man, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, tighten up now. Tighten up. Stop. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do. Come on now. Let's keep it. You know what I'm saying? Now this is a female I'm talking to, so I can't really talk to her like I would talk to a male. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, come on now, keep it business, keep it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it. We been doing. You feel me? We're doing good now. We've been doing good. I need to back you up. I know I got a cloud right there. I want to back. Fuck it. I put my right corner in the cloud when I should just kept him in a deep fourth right there. That's on me. He was gonna throw the vertical. He was gonna throw the jump ball regardless. I feel like he was on the jump ball regardless. So after one day, right, she like stopped texting me back. So I'm like, wait a minute now. I know I ain't tripping. You feel me? So boom, she ended up texting me back like, okay, you right, yeah, we're gonna split this 50-50. So we split it 50-50, right? So now I'm coming to think like, okay, she one of the ones, if you gonna let her get over on you, she gonna get over on you. Like if you gonna let her get over on you, she gonna you give somebody an inch, she gonna take a mile. She gonna take that mile and not look back. Like she ain't. Oh my God. It took me a while to throw that because he moved his safety in, so I gotta let his safety get wide like he gonna do first of all before I can throw that vertical down the middle of the field. And Ruben Bain just went absolutely insane right there. It's a good read. I wanted him to peel off of that, really. I wanted him to peel off of that vertical so I could avoid a crosser so I can throw it. But he didn't. Hike the ball, yo. It's a great adjustment and a great catch right there. So we end up splitting the 50-50, you know what I'm saying? We end up making good money off that litter once again, you feel me? Now when you think about it, you know, I gave her those co-owns. It's like me giving her like investments pretty much. She didn't have to spend no money. Ruben Bain is fucking cooking. Those are investments for her. She didn't have to spend no money on them. Like, so, usually what you got to do is go and buy females. You know what I'm saying? Put your investment up front pretty much. Like double team this nigga right here, bro. Are we in field goal range? I think we might be. Are we? 61? I think I might can throw a comeback route or an out route. I can throw a comeback route. Alright, Good thing he knocked that out right there. I got to keep the field goal right now. Can I make this? Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yo, woo. With the... Oh, we missed it. I had a little bit more power I could have put into that. Fuck. So, boom, we split that one 50-50, right? So, we, like I said, we making good money. And usually usually what she would have had to do was spend the, you know what I'm saying? If I told her, like, you can buy these puppies, or you can buy my dog straight out, or we can co-own them. Now, co-owning is pretty much like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the money up front to invest. You don't have the money up front to invest. So what I'm doing is pretty much like, you know what I'm saying? Loaning is like a loan, kinda. That's what a co-own is, like a loan. And then we're gonna split the, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make money, but you're not gonna make as much as you would make if you would have just bought it out straight out. You feel me? So, in the paperwork on another female we had, we agreed that was one of my best females. I was like, she was like, yo, I'll co-own that one, and on that litter, I'll just take one puppy. Like, I'll just, you know, so whoever we decide to breed, you know what I'm saying, whatever, I'll just take one puppy. Like, I ain't tripping on. She's like, I ain't tripping on. You know what I'm saying, we ain't got to split the litter on this one. You feel me? I ain't tripping. Like, whoever we breed her to, if I can just get one puppy out of it, I'll be cool. So that's what we put in the paperwork, right? And I told her she could buy this female up front. I was like, if you want to buy this female, then you can buy the female. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever you breed her to, that's literally your money. I said, you can buy this female for $5,000. For $5,000, and whoever you breed her to, she's the puppies is all yours. You feel me? So if she would have bought the female for $5,000, and let's say she had 10 puppies, we had 2 litters with 10. Let's say she had 10 puppies. She could literally sell these puppies for $5,000 each. So off of you buying a dog for $5,000 and you choosing who you want to breed that dog to, you could have made 50. She could have made 50,000, right? But no, I'll just co-own and I'll just take my one puppy. Cool, right? So that female, I had the male to breed her too. So I ended up going down to knockout. Thank you. I ended up driving down to Myrtle Beach to her, right? I ended up driving down to Myrtle Beach. Hey, she's in heat right now. She's ready to go. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Let's lock it in. I'm like, cool. I'm coming to Myrtle Beach. That's what she was. Like, I'm driving down there. I'm bringing my meal. And we gonna lock this in. You feel me? So cool. I drive to Myrtle Beach, right? I get a hotel like 45 minutes away from her crib, whatever the case may be, because she lived out in the country. Wasn't even like no hotels out that way. So I got me a hotel in North Myrtle, and I had homies out there too to hang out with. So it was kind of like a business trip, but it was also a fun trip too. As homies from back home to chill with. So boom, I'm coming down there, got my meal, and at that point in time, 2 of my females that I had, the first female, this is crazy, bro. The first female that I bred that male to, that we had the first litter from, 10 puppies, that the mama was in heat again. She was in heat again. She was ready to breed again. You feel me? So boom, when I was coming down there to bring my male, I was breeding with 2 of my females. 2 of them. You feel me? That's 2 big litters we looking at, right? 2 big litters we looking at. Like, this is about to go crazy. So I get down there, we breed my male with both females. Like, and this is one of the best males I've had as far as breeding. Like, he is super active. Like, he gets after it. I ain't gonna lie. My boy Deuce, I still got him. He gets after it. He, you know what I'm saying? And he produced nothing but big litters, 10 and 12. Like, he a real deal producer. That's why she love him. Like, and he easy to, like, some dogs be hard to breed. They don't want, this nigga the easiest dog ever to breed, just horniest dog ever. Like, so boom, I stayed for 3 days in Myrtle because when she when she ready, you want to do it for 3 days to make sure it lock in. Now it really only take one. You know what I'm saying? It really only take one, but you want to 3 days in a row to make sure it locks in. So if the first one didn't work, bam, second. You feel me? So boom, 3 days back to back to back, right? So we like, okay, cool. Bam. I leave Myrtle. I leave Myrtle. We get back. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. Boom. Both females confirmed pregnant. I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Both females confirmed pregnant. Hell yeah, boy. This about to be some money. So boom, the first mom that had the 10 puppies, the first litter that we both made $7,500 from, she started dropping puppies. Right? Now Deuce is Merle. Deuce has a Merle pattern. It's like a marble pattern. It's like a special color that only Merles can produce. You know what I'm saying? The puppies is coming out. No Merle puppies. The mom is black. So out of the first litter was 10, there was 8 Merle puppies, which is insane money. You feel me? Whole litter drop. It's an 8-piece. No Merle puppies. You got black puppies. You got brown puppies. No Merle. You got tricolor puppies. Black tricolor puppies. And Deuce can't produce tricolors. He can produce Merle, black, and blue. He can't produce tri, which is like 2 different shades of brown pretty much. I get a text. Oh my God, you're gonna hate me. I'm like, what happened? Well, see what happened was, and this is a text message, and she saying and well in a text message and ... and then a paragraph comes. Before you came to Myrtle, my dog had accidentally locked with the female, but I didn't think it actually went through. So I'm like, so you mean to tell me that Deuce is not the father of those puppies? Like, she's like, no. My male had locked with the female before, and while we doing all these extra steps to try to lock in this pregnancy, we didn't even know that she had already took from her male. It had already locked in. So while we sitting here doing this and doing that, and I done drove down there and did this and did that, it was already locked in. So I'm like, so you mean to sit and tell me that like these ain't, so out of these all 8 puppies, none of like, so you mean to tell me like this ain't my litter? That's what you telling me? Like, so I done drove to Myrtle, got this hotel room, we done did all this, and you mean to tell me that like this ain't that? I'm so sorry. Now as a breeder, you know that's one thing you have to do. When your female is pregnant, you have to keep the males away from them. Like it's not like that's the biggest unethical thing as a breeder, is letting 2 dogs breed that you don't plan on doing. That's the biggest thing that should never happen. Tired of losing? Here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research and finding the safest picks to ensure wins. If you can copy and paste, you can make money. All of my team bets are being placed on fullstarsportsbook.com. They are a sports book that you can use in all 50 states. To get an account created, message them Rain4 on Instagram, and they will create you an account and give you a 100% deposit match with free play. So if you deposit $100, you get a free $100. Join the VIP membership and copy the same bets as me every single day. If you're just interested in player props and prize picks is available in your state, for new users, use code RAIN4 and play $5 and instantly get a free $50. Join the VIP membership for just prize picks or the VIP Elites membership for player props and team bets. If Prize Picks isn't available in your state, you can use fullstarsportsbook.com for player props as well. Once again, here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research to find the safest picks and winning as a team. Oh, this is national championship. This is my playoffs. But now, hey, I ain't the smartest man in the world, and I ain't the dumbest man in the world. Now, I know how if you're a good breeder, then you know, like, you ain't letting them two dogs lock. Like, you're not even letting them, like, hang out around each other. Like, you're not letting one go out in the backyard and use the bathroom and then letting the other one go out and use the, like, you're not even going to have them, you're not even letting them out at the same time. Like, if you know you're female in heat, you're going to have a pamp, you're going to have a diaper on her at all times around the crib, like everything, until it's time for her to go outside, and then you're going to let the diaper off, let her use the bathroom, and then bring her back in, and you put the diaper back on her. Like, I know how this shit go. I've had females, you feel me? Like, my females in heat, they bleed like regular females. Like, they bleed, so you put a pamper on them to keep them from bleeding, and then, you feel me? Like, so when I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, nah, this don't sound right. This is another case of her trying to build her male up because he got pregnant by the same male that we bred the other female with when we didn't want to, when she didn't want to go and outsource to another male. So I'm now I'm like, now I'm mad. I'm like, if you wanted to big your male up, like, we could have discussed that and done that. Like, you feel me? Like, at this point, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? I know you know I'm not stupid. You know I know how this shit work. I'm like, so how do we fix this? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, at this point, you know, and it's crazy because we had people who was ready to, the first breeding went crazy. The puppies was looking so good. Everybody was so happy. They like, yeah, I got to get a puppy off of them next litter. Like, people had already sent in deposits for the puppies. So I'm like, so what do we do now? Like, they obviously not Deuce's puppies. You know what I'm saying? They obviously not my dog Deuce's puppies. So, like, what are we telling people? Like, what are we telling people? Like, do we give we gotta give the deposit back and tell them, like, this ain't what you thought it was. You feel me? We gotta get a deposit back now at this point. You feel me? And or tell them, hey, this ain't what you thought it was, but if you like this breeding, I mean, you can still, and the price is not going to be the same. The price definitely not going to be the same because my male is better than her male, so it's like, so what do we, it's like, I got to make a post and I got to just tell everybody individually, like, you know what I'm saying, we had a mess up in the breed, and I'm pretty sure people don't understand. I'm like, yo, this is so unprofessional, bro. On your part, like, now you dragging me into it. I done drove way down here. I'm like, how do we fix this? Like, what? I think she had 10 puppies. I'm like, what do I get? Like, what percentage do I get out of this? She said, well, that's what we got to talk about. She like, well, since it really wasn't your male, I planned on just giving you 2 puppies out of it. And this is where she lost me at. I said, what? I say, so I drive way down here to do this breeding. I come to you, I do everything perfect, and that's still my female. And you gonna sit here and talk about I get 2 puppies out of 10? I said, you got me so fucked up. I was like, nah, you got to be kidding me. I was like, what's the difference in you know, the 50-50 from what we just now did when it was my female? That's a great read. What's the difference in when it was my female and your male, and what's the difference between the 50-50 then? Like what's the difference? Like, there's, I say, and then you done sat here and fucked up. So I don't even see how you getting a bigger part of this any type of way. Well, I gotta take him to the vet. I gotta whelp him. I say, you been had to whelp him. This what you been had to do this for. You even signed up. This is nothing new. Well, I just been stressed out having these litters back to back to back and having a whelp and I said, this is what you signed. We knew this before we even got into this. This is nothing new. You feel me? You're not doing nothing out of the ordinary that you had to do in the first place. What are you doing that's different? I got to make that tackle. And first of all, I should have been in fucking mid blitz versus that anyway. Wow. So I'm like, nah, you playing with me. I was like, I gotta come down to Myrtle. I was like, nah, because at this point, you just playing around at this point. Like, this shit is crazy. At this point, I feel like you playing around now. I'm talking about 2 pups out of 10 and on some, man, I say, yeah. At this point, you playing around. I was like, it look like I will be, where's my cloud? What is my cloud gonna do? What's my cloud doing? I was like, yeah, so I'll be in Myrtle. Like, yeah, you got the game fucked up. Oh no, we can. I know we gonna figure it out. He's about to have that across the middle open. Like, I know we're gonna figure it out. Well, yeah, we can do 50. I say we're not doing 50-50 either. I said, cause I said 50-50 would have been, you know what I'm saying, if we done everything correct and it was my mill. I was like, nah, you fucked up. I was like, hell no. I'm like, no, well, I said, how about, I said, this is what we're gonna do, right? I said, we're gonna do 60-40. I get 6, you get 4. And I said, after this right here, we can figure out a set price and we done with the co-own. You feel me? You can keep the females. You can make all the money off the females at this point now, because I don't want to do business with you no more. You feel me? At this point, it's feel like you out here on your own at this point. Like, you doing shit. You out here going crazy. You want your meal to be just the best meal around. Seem like, you know what I'm saying? You doing shit that we ain't even discussing. I done came down here and done a dummy mission. We breeding a female that done been bred before. We breeding a female that's already she already pregnant. It's literally a dummy mission. We trying to do some reverse psychology at this point. Like, she's already pregnant and we trying to and I'm sitting there excited and happy, and you sitting there fake excited and happy. Man, it's gonna be perfect. We got people already lined up looking to, and you already knowing it, like, oh, I didn't know I knew they slipped up. I didn't think it went through. What you mean you don't think it went through? When you breeding 2 dogs, you expect it to go through, don't you? Like, when 2 dogs having sex, you expecting them to produce babies, ain't you? Like, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. So, we had this we sold those puppies, bro, made our money, and I was like, you know what? That was it. The other female, she ended up having 4. The other female we ended up breeding, and she ended up having let me grab that. Wow, this game is crazy. She ended up having 4 puppies, and due to lack of whelping, 3 puppies died, and she ended up only getting to have 1. She ended up keeping 1, and I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I was like, with that 1 puppy, you can keep that 1 puppy. Like, you can keep it, and you sell it, make money, whatever the case may be. That's crazy. That's insane. Whereas we were looking at 2 each. You know what I'm saying? Due to you not knowing, I don't know what she did to fuck it up, but I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. This ain't it. The 1 puppy she ended up selling and is still doing good. Puppy's doing amazing. I try to keep up with all the owners of puppies and things like that. But she messaged me on the dog page a lot and be like, she looks so good and she's doing so well. And I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Cool. But that shit crazy. I gotta get some pressure somewhere right here. We're gonna cloud these. Corners right here. Oh, why did we get beat right there? We got beat in the middle right there. So we ended up having words. And I was like, listen, I don't want to do business with you no more. It's such bad business. We got to come up with some type of way. We've made some money together. And she started complaining about how she's been doing all the hard work. And I said, that's what you put yourself into when you could have just bought the females out by yourself. You know, so you could have spent the money. You didn't have the money in the first place to buy the females. You lucky I co-owned with you, because you wouldn't have made no money at all. You wouldn't have made no money whatsoever if I didn't. Oh, that was risky. If I didn't, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have made no money at all. Like none. I've been doing all the hard work and labor and like that's what whelping is. I've whelped 2-3 litters at a time. I've done it. Like, you put yourself in that situation. Like, it's crazy. That's what's going on now. What the fuck? I didn't highball it, nothing. I just threw it. It's like he got this guy's playing, like his alignment off or something. He got him playing by speed or something right there. Nigga, I just threw that as a bullet. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what to run in this situation right now. Please catch it. Thank you. Holy shit. So we end up coming up with like a set price on. I was like, listen, after you sell these puppies, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sell my puppies out the litter. When you sell your puppies, hey, we done, and we gonna come up with a price to end this. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a price that you get to keep the females, and now from here on out, you can make. Oh my God, that's straight PI, and we caught it. This game is crazy. This game is crazy. So we're gonna come up with a set price, you know what I'm saying, and you just buy me out the deal, pretty much. That's what we gotta do, cause I can't keep doing this. This shit is terrible. This shit is terrible. And then he underthrew it. Then you underfucking threw it, bro. Oh God, and this nigga is terrible. Please let this be cross screen. It has to be, and I gotta pick this. Yes, this is cross screen. Nope, just running back, run, make tackles, love it. And I know some people are against dog breeding. I know it's a sensitive topic, you know what I'm saying? Happens though, you know. I know some people are against it. It's not like that's my only source of income to where, like, you know, but I understand the market for it. I understand that dogs will be sold, dogs will be bought. And having dogs is really, I'm a dog person, and it's my passion to have dogs. I had dogs. Why didn't I just press it, then default it? Or if I'm gonna bring them back like that, and I gotta cloud them. That's just not. Make tackles, love it. You know what I'm saying? So I got into this argument with this shorty. I was in vacation. I was in Nashville. Make tackles. I was in Nashville, and this shorty, she liked to she used to adopt them. You know what I'm saying? She go to the shelter and get her dogs. And please get out of there. Please, you get over here. This is defense. Unless he going to vertical down the middle of the field. Okay, that's defense. Wow, we didn't pick that. He has a touchdown down the middle of the field, but he wasn't even looking because he don't understand cover two. When he see cover two, he had a legit touchdown. Like, I get so happy when I see cover two like that, and he just
12:09.
It's good defense, very good defense. But this girl in Nashville, she was like, "Wait, you breed dogs?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "No, for real. Like, you really?" She wanted to like fight me over like because I breed dogs and she get hers from the shelter. And I was like, well, what I like to know who the mom and dad of my dogs are, and wow, what a fucking bad read that turned into a wow, that's a dot, but it could have been picked off, but it's a dot. Now I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, shelter dogs. I don't mind going to shelters and saving dogs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing at all. But I like to know who the mom of my dad's dogs is. I like to know the bloodline. I like to know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I like to know what my dog is, and I like to know all the details. You feel me? I like to know all. I like to know all the details, all the small details. That I like to know all that. I need to know all that. Who? Yeah. Great knockout. I have you in the middle third, and you still couldn't get there for some reason, bro. I even put you in a middle third. That's crazy. You go to the, and no offense to anybody who does, but you know, you can go to a shelter and get a dog and won't have a clue on anything about the dog's background. You won't know nothing. Where the dog came, you won't know a damn thing. You won't know a damn thing about the dog. You just saving a dog pretty much. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my God. If he catch that, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. He had touchdowns on both outsides. I clouded both them corners right there, expecting my blitz to get there. He had touchdowns and he just can't see. This nigga just can't. This nigga is just blind. This nigga is straight up blind man. Yeah, that's you. Oh my God, this game is fucking crazy, dude. I don't care about you backing him up. You better not be playing underneath coverage. And you're not. It's a great ball. Clock's gonna stop, but we gotta find a dot right here or throw the ball away and kick three. Something. We'll come back on the left side right here if we got a chance. Really? Really? In his hands and just drops it? Oh no. Catch it, please. Thank you. Thank you. Holy fuck. We caught a pass. Oh my God, we caught it. Oh my God, we caught a pass. But that's one thing I would never do in situations like I understood why she wanted to co-own. Is because she just didn't have. I thought he caught that. I thought I caught it, and I thought he caught it. It's because she didn't have the money up front to purchase like females, and now that I think about it, I know what she wanted. Like she wanted, like when she seen all these females that I was co-owning with her, she was like, "Yes, that's a way to build up my male in the future." But our plan of co-owning it first wasn't to use her male at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I already had the males for the females. It was pretty much her just getting free, like co-owning and getting free puppies, pretty much like off of the deals, like. And then with these, and it's crazy because with these free puppies that she was getting, she either sell them or keep them and build her own bloodline with now. You feel me? Now she can, what she could do is out of each one of these litters, she can keep a female. And now with her keeping that female out of each one of these litters, she could then use that female to breed to her male to build up her bloodline. You know what I'm saying? To start her generations. But she wasn't thinking like that. She straight up thinking, nah, nigga, I'm finna get over on this nigga. Every time we think we finna use a different female, do you think gonna use his female? Nah, I'm gonna every time he think we finna use a different male or use his male, I'm finna use my male. So she already had plans of getting over in the first place. And she pretty much did. And now I still gonna look at her page every now and then, and she still got puppies from those litters that's grown now, and she using those puppies to breed now, and she's actually doing pretty good now. And it's pretty much off of me being a good person and starting her up for real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it happened like that for some people, man. You know, gotta get over on somebody to get right on your end. But, you know, I don't hold any grudges towards that. I'll never work with her again, but I know where those bloodlines and generations started at. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But that's why I say I want to get back into it. And I want to get back into it by myself, because I know how to do this shit for real. But make sure I smash that like button, comment down below. This 121 game win streak. I just spoiled his national championship.
Hey, Blackreign, yeah.